Shahika teacher, you are the host now.
Shall we start the presentation?
Yes, teacher, you may.
Okay, I can open my camera because I have a cataract. I'll start my presentation today. To welcome to all to International Project for Capacity Development of ECC teachers in South Asian country. Um, this topic is mold myself. This is the topic today, and this is our facilitator, Amina from India. Under her concern, we are going to do this presentation today. And those are the, sorry, forgot to add the teachers, right? So I'll introduce them. Uh, um, uh, we are we are here. 6 teachers are going to do this presentation. Um, this is our topic, mold myself. And today topics is that carries a very meaningful heading, mold myself. Why mold myself? Because before we can shape the world, we need to shape ourselves, right? So now let me ask you something simple. How many of you here are ready to make just 1% change in your life today? Anyone can? Okay. You see, we often think change means doing something very big, but real transformation starts small, even with just one person. Our brain is an amazing machine. Instead, it we have neurons. Sorry for the interrupt. This is not recording session. Only we need to record that. Anyone confirm?
No, they told we can continue, Shaita.
Okay. So our brain is an amazing machine. Instead, it's we have neurons, right? Tiny messages that carry thoughts, ideas, and habits. Every time we repeat an action or thought, those neurons connect with more strongly, right? This is called rewiring the brain. So if we keep saying I can't do this, the neurons make that belief stronger. But if we start saying, I can improve step by step, our brain begins to revive itself for growth and confidence. That's why modeling myself doesn't mean changing who I am overnight because we can't change ourselves, right? We need to give the confidence by ourselves. So it means choosing small actions, small improvement, maybe speaking up in class, maybe managing time better, maybe helping a friend like us to us. So each small step creates new connection in the brain. And slowly the 1% change becomes 10%, then 50%, and 100%. And one day a complete transformation like 100%. So I leave you with this question again. Are you ready to revive your brain? Are you ready to mold yourself even if it's just by 1% today? because that little step you take right now can be the start of a bigger journey tomorrow. So thank you. Over to the next person.
Thank you, teacher. So we are talking about how to mold ourselves, right? Okay. So forming new connections through when we form new connection, we will be able to rewire our brain. When we have we already have connection with our friends, with our relatives, with our surroundings. So when we forming new connection, our brain rewires. So next slide, please. Strengthening. So that means the existing connection. We can rewire our neurons. We can rewire our brain by rebuilding our existing connections. We can do a lot of things to rewire our connection, existing connection with our parents, with our students, with our relations, with our co-teachers. So with them, we will be able to create a new life. We can change our life to this negative mindset to positive mindset. Thank you. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Recognition. That's the brain structure. That means we have to rebuild and rewire our attitudes, our thoughts, our connection, and all those things. From that, we will be able to rewire, rebuild our brain structure also. Next slide, please. Next slide. How can we rewire? That's the slide, teacher. Yes. How can we rewire? How can we think negatively or positive? Okay, these are the things that we talk about. What are the things that we are that stopping us to do changes about your appearance? I look ugly. My hair is bad. I'm too fat. Those are the negative things someone can think about their self, and how we can rewire things. We talk about if we rewire our existing connection and also a new connection, and it normally becomes our change our brain structure, right? So this is the mindset that we are going to create. When someone thinks I look ugly, you have to think it in a positive way. I think great today, and my hair looks nice and shiny. These are the things you can think about yourself, but the positive things. Next slide, please. When we think about cooking, the teachers and the parents, the housewives, thinking too much about my cooking is awful. I'm not preparing healthy meals. My bake is too bad. These are the things that about negative things about yourself. Your cooking, you can say, right? How can we rewire this negative thoughts to positive thinking? My cooking tastes delicious. We can think of like this, and we can think I am a good experience with new dishes. I can experiment new dishes, and I use fresh and high quality ingredients. So these are the things you can think about your cooking also. So there are small things we can adapt to our life to think it positive way. When we think negatively, all the thoughts come to our mind in a negative way. When we start to think positively, our brain structure also um, rebuild to positive thinking. Thank you, teacher. Next slide, please.
Thank you, teacher. And it's me, Ruzna Isadine. So my topic today is about my family relationship. Family is a place where we are all bond too much. So we might have both positive and negative effects. So when you say my family is always fighting, then we can have a positive effect like my family is very supportive. We never spend time together. So we can have a positive thing like we have a lot of fun together. My parents don't understand me, then we can say my family communicates well. We have poor communication, then we can say we enjoy spending time together. My family is too strict, also like my family is very strict, but my parents are very strict. So we can have a positive effect like my parents are very understanding and caring. And also they say I don't get support. No, then we can say you are very positively we can think is they care. My siblings and I don't get along. Then positively we can go as we have choose knit relationship. Our house is always chaos. Then we can say my siblings and I get all along well. So these are some positive effects and negative effects. We can how we can change the negative into positive in a family. And the next slide is about the work. In a work environment, the next slide, teacher. In a work environment, also the same thing. So there might be positive as well as negative too. So what we come here is what we can say here is we can change all the negative to positive. Example, I can say like my work is too good enough. I can't keep up with my task. Then we can also always think in a positive way. I'm doing a great job. My projects are all tracked. I give effective presentations. So we can change the negative into positive. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher. I'm Safina. Now I'm going to talk to you about money and wealth. What are you thinking about the money? In last lecture, we are talking about this money. Money is need to do our day-by-day activity. They have the negative and positive thought to ourselves. I think in last lecture, we discussed our thoughts, negative thoughts. Now, how we can do that one? How we can change that one in positive? So I never have enough money. I am always in debit. Lot of things we talked last lecture. So now we can change that one is positive. I am unable to save regularly. Then what you can do? I am manage my money well. Then other one, what you can do? Then if you have any negative thought, you have to identify that one and you can make it positive. That is the very important. You have to identify first of all what is your negative one. Then you can make that one positively, then will be okay. So other slide we can see. Yeah. Neuroplasticity and learning. In here we didn't talk with this one very deeply. In here we know according to new information, we can gather new information for ourselves. Other one we have to do that one with again and again. We can do again and again. Then after it can be keep in our long memory. So that is we are talking here very short and sweetly. We can talk this one in very deeply in our next sessions. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher. Activities for children. Self-awareness activities, confidence and skills building, social skills and kindness, problem solving and resilience, healthy habits and self-care. Short summary is Mod Myself activity help children develop self-awareness, confidence, social skills, problem-solving ability, and healthy habits. Thought creative hands-on tasks. These activities encourage kids to understand themselves, build positive relationship, and grow into confident, responsible individuals. Thank you, every teacher.
Let's go.
Shall we start the lesson,
No problem. Let them go.
lesson 10, module 2, lesson 10?
You tell me.
Shahika teacher.
The PDF is unavailable in my tab. Can you share someone? In the group, I download and share it. Please forward the PDFs.
That means, Shahika teacher, are you unable to share
No,
it?
no. The PDF, edited PDF, it's unavailable in my tab. I just checked, right? Please share it in the group. I download it.
Shahika teacher, you haven't shared it, right? You haven't
I
shared.
got it. I got it. Wait.
Okay. It's based on the screenshots, right?
Yeah. Safin just share it personally. I just got it. Okay. Let's
Okay.
start. Okay. Teacher facilitator Meena ma'am, and under her concern we are going to do this presentation today. just going to do this presentation. Ms. Hamda, Mrs. Shahika Fedos, myself, Mrs. Rihana Naushad, Mrs. Trusna Izzadin, Mrs. Safrina, and Mrs. Dilini Bhatia. Those are the data going to do this presentation. So, to our topic. The topic is the boost smart and people smart. That means how we work together with ourselves, share ideas, and build group teamwork. To understand this better, we will do a creative activity called mat making using fabric strip. You can see in the picture, right? So, like we are interacting with kids and do that making activity through the fabric, right? So I'll give you some fabric strips. Together we will weave these strips to make a mat. Some of you will cut the strips, some will weave, and others will keep arrange the pieces. While doing this, notice how we talk, share, and help each other. So we all do that, right? So if we got some task, we always discuss with our team and share the thoughts and ask the help, right? So this activity will not only improve your creativity but also your fine motor skills. So in a team, every person has a role, right? Just like it's this activity, one person may cut, another person may weave, and another person may tie. So by working together, we create something bigger and more beautiful than what we could do alone. That is what people see, smart means. So always we are reducing our time management, right? So when we got the teamwork, we always separate our team. Like for example, we are giving some tasks to in a group, so they have to finish in within 5 minutes. So they can't alone to do that. So they have to separate with members, how many members in their group, and they need to reduce the workload, right? So that's the smart means. So collaboration and teamwork. Look at these fabric strips, and each one looks small on its own. But when we join them, they become a strong and useful net. This is like a community, each person contributes and its value. So without one strip, that the bread would may not be complete. Similarly, in life, everyone's effort matters. So without our effort, we can't move in our life, right? So through this activity, we practice creativity, cooperation, and environment. So those are the value in that. So by using recycled fabric, we also learn to protect nature while working together. Remember, when people come together with respect and kindness, we can create something meaningful and strong, right? Just like our mat. So today's lesson on people smart taught us that teamwork, creativity, and cooperation make us stronger. Just like our mat, our world becomes beautiful when everyone's contribute. So thank you. Over to the next person.
Safrina, teacher.
Here we can see a ball activity, the ball passing activity. You can see in this picture. In here, also like that same thing, we are always thinking about the group work. We are thinking about the group work here. Then next slide we can see what are the activity. This is the one activity. They are using the softball for the simple throwing and catching game, gathering, and then they are using their eye hand for this activity. So they are making the team. They always thinking about the other one, and he always focus about that ball. So he in here in this activity, they can focus and they can make the challenge in game in teamwork. That's a very important to children to children like to do like this activity. Other one is they have the children work together and keep ball air. How they want to keep ball air. So then want to pass it in other person and they want to keep ball in air. However, they are trying that one. That very interesting game. In other slide, we can see what are the spiritual value. They have the spiritual value. They are the important work together, supporting each other. That is a very important because supporting to each other and they want to thinking other feeling and they want to help other. That is the children. We want like that children. We need like that children. So that's very important to social work. Other one is the value. So what is the value of this? Why we use like this game for in kindergarten? So they can collaboration and they can understanding power teamwork. So that is very important. Children want to understood about their skill and they want to give chance for other also. That's very, very important in this society too. Okay, thank you.
Hello, I'm Dilika here. So this is also another activity we can see. There are some obstacles, right? So next slide, please. Obstacle course. So the activity. What are the activity we can do using these obstacles? So activity, set up a simple obstacle course using pillows, chairs, and hoops for children to jump, crawl, and balance through. In Sri Lanka, we use tires and coconut shells. Those are the things we are using in our preschools also. So these are the activities we can use. We can do using obstacles. Then what is the extension? Extension, the course variations. Roughly, regularly change the course to keep it changing and inspire creative thinking. So that means we can change this obstacle. We can use pillows, we can use tires, we can use desks, we can use a lot of things to do these activities. From these things, the children will get more challenge and get more inspired. Okay, they will think creatively. So these are the things we get from these kind of activities. Next slide, please. What is the spiritual component we get from these kind of activities, these kind of games? Frame the courage as a journey, teaching that overcoming obstacle requires perseverance and creativity. That means we are teaching these children to do some kind of a hard work to the end, not without giving up. We are giving them some kind of a challenge, and this we have to think this is like a journey. So we have there is an ending goal. So we have to continue do the hard work till the end. So what is the value? Resilience and problem solving. We can encourage our student determination and understand that challenges can be overcome with the effort. Thank you very much. Rosna teacher.
Thank you, Diguni teacher. And people smart. We can see numerous skills in childhood. They can sing well, dance well, draw well, or even talk well using their imaginative. Next slide, please. We can make child build a story. Here they reflect their ideas, they work in groups and make their story. This gives them courage. So the spiritual components we get from this, the next slide. Each one of us have a creative. So we must teach them the bondness and the togetherness for the children. So from this lesson, we expect our children in future to live together to build up a a beautiful society. Thank you.
Next slide, teacher. Next slide, please. Yes, the buddy painting. This is the another activity we can do. Pair children to create a painting or drawing together on the same piece of paper. So this is another group activity. From this group activity, we expect the communication. Have them discuss and agree on them or image before starting promote a teamwork. Next slide, please. So what is the spiritual component we get from these kind of activities? It highlights the beauty of different perspective coming together to create something unique. So that means these small things, small minds get together and they create new things. So different perspectives coming together, and the outcome is very beautiful. So what is the value we get from these kind of activities? So the cooperation and mutual respect. We can encourage sharing, learning, listening, and representing each other's ideas. Uh, when they share, when they do these kind of activities, they uh, do sharing and listening to each others. Someone says I can do this, and the other one is saying I will put glue and I will paste. And we respect, these children respect each other's ideas. So these are the values we get from these kind of activities. Next slide, please.
Those are the slide. It's finished. Yes, this is finishing part.
Hamda teacher, it's over to you.
No, and eat part. So can't do. So we finished today.
Hamda teacher.
She wrote the message in the group. You did her part. So it's the ending part. Rafina teacher, can you start session 1?
Can you make me host? Or co-host also is okay. Shega teacher, can you pass your host?
Wait, I'll give.
Okay, okay.
Okay. If, right now, you can access that.
Yeah, okay. Can you see this one?
Sorry?
We can't see teacher.
Okay. Oh, yeah. What problem is not opening? Share. It is not sharing. Why?
Teacher, you have to share, click share and then the screen, teacher.
Again.
Safrina teacher, please share it in the group. I'll share it. I don't have a PDF in order.
Yes. It's not sharing. I will send you, Shaika.
Yeah, sure, you can send me.
Okay.
Can see, teacher.
Ah,
Yeah, I can see the folder. You have to give the access to
Open the
my
document.
document
Yeah.
access.
Okay. Okay.
No, not yet.
What about now?
No, just seeing the screen document site.
I will send you, Sanita.
Yeah, share it.
Okay.
I didn't get that video. Please share it in the group or personally send to me. Okay, I got it.
I shared the personal.
I can't share it because it's in PPT, right? So I need the PDF file. After only I can share it.
Can you see my screen, teachers? Am I audible?
No.
Can you see my screen?
Okay.
Can you see now?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, then
No,
shall I
teacher.
start?
No, I can't see your screen.
Who can't see?
Shahika. It's like glowing. I can't see the screen.
Hamda teacher,
Yeah,
can you see
teacher.
my screen?
Yeah, I can see.
Right now I can see. Okay.
Okay, then shall I start, teacher?
Okay.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. Today we are here to do our presentation. We are doing this presentation as part of the international projects for capacity development of early childhood development teachers. So our lectures have conducted internationally on STEAM education, and today we are doing this presentation on module 3, lesson number 1, conducted by um, Padma ma'am. So we are English medium group number 2, and our presenters are Fatima Hamda, Fatima Shahika, Naushad Fatima Rihana, Fatima Rusna, Fatima Safrina, and myself, Dilli Bhagya. So today we are going to talk about understanding parents in nurturing children. So it's a very valuable topic when we doing an early childhood education center. When we teaching in early childhood education, it is very necessary to understand parents, teachers, and also students. So that is a part of our journey. Next slide, please. So, expectation of a teacher in a parent involvement. So, when we talk about, when we understand parents in nurturing children, we need parents' help with the homework. We need homework assistance, and we need reinforcement at home, and we teachers need collaboration with the parents. So in here, these are the things we get from parents: homework assistance, reinforcement at home, and collaboration with teachers. Over to you, next teacher.
Okay, thank you. And through our facilitator Padmaja ma'am, this is my topic is understanding parents in nurturing children. So today I will be taking about an important aspect of early childhood education under module 3. Like we all know that parents play a major role in shaping a child growth, right? But the way they are involved can either support or sometimes create challenge in learning. So let's first look at parental experience, expectation, and involvement. So through art, teachers need to engage families and build a collaboration partnership to support learning. The second, at the same time, parents may have very high expectation, right, of their children's academic and social emotional development. This is sometimes puts the same slide, teacher. This is sometimes puts pressure on both children and teachers, right? Another point, not the previous slide I wanted. Another point is that parents and teachers may have different communication styles, especially when cultural difference come in. Teachers must carefully balance this to avoid misunderstanding, right? So now let's see some examples we often notice in classroom. Some children are over-pampered at home and struggle with independence. Children born during the COVID period have shown certain behavioral issues because of limited social interaction. Because that time we can't allow to go outside in the home, right? Because during the health concern, so we need to adapt in the home to long term. So that time the child are not familiar to move on with other neighborhood or other relative itself. So that's why. So some parents are over involved while some are not involved at all. Both extreme affect the child confidence. In such cases, children may become too dependent on teachers rather than developing their own problem solving skills. So finally, one of the biggest challenges in communication. So balance with schools and families, right? So if there is no clear and open communication, misunderstanding can arise, and the child's learning suffers. Teachers must find creativity ways to build trust, share feedback, and involve parents in the learning journey. So conclude my part. Parents are partners in education. By managing expectation, encouraging balance, involvement, and improving communication, teachers can nurture children more effectively. When school and families work together, children truly benefit not just academically but also socially and emotionally. Thank you. Over to the next teacher.
Thank you, teacher. Understanding parents in nurturing children, communication barriers between school and families. First is language challenge. Difficulties in communication due to difference in spoken language between parents, teacher, and children. Example, a parent cannot understand school introduction because they are not fluent in the school language. Second thing is technology challenge. Struggle, struggles faced by parents or children in using digital tools for education. Example, a parent cannot help a child log into an online class due to lack of technical skills. Next slide. Evolving educational expectation. First is complex assessment. School task requiring higher order thinking, creativity, or research that may confuse parents and children. Example, a project asking children to create a science model with technology-based tools. Second thing is technological proficiency, proficiency, the ability to effectively use digital tools and platforms for learning and communication. Example, children learning coding or using educational apps as part of their school curriculum. Specialized curricula curriculum designed to develop specific skills often require extra parental support. Example, a STEAM-based science, technology, engineer, arts, maths program where children work on robotic project. Thank you.
Am I audible, teacher?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. So we are talking about understanding parents in nurturing children. So here we can see there are some things we are doing as parents, as teachers. We are branding our children. There are two types of branding, a positive branding and a negative branding. What is this branding? Let's take an example. So if there is a child that can't read and can't write, so teachers brand this child as a this child doesn't know how to read and write. This child is worthless. This child is useless. These are the negative brandings that can say towards children and a child. And what are the positive brandings? If let's think like this: if there is a children, there are children that can read, write, or overread. That means over their age, they are reading, writing, and doing those things. So we are branding that child, so those children, they are very excellent, they are very talented, like that. So positive branding also sometimes it can affect badly. So we do a lot of branding as parents, as teachers. So in this lecture, uh, the lecturers say that those brandings are not good for children because they are going to carry it throughout their whole lives. So when we tell negative branding, those children going to be think about their self in a very negative way, that we are not going to do the things properly, we are useless, we can't do anything, we are not educated, like that. If we branding it in a positive way, oh, I'm a very good child, I can do anything, they are like we can become overconfident. So branding is not a good thing. So what are the things can we do as teachers, as parents? So we can do compassion and love and caring. Compassion, love, and caring is a must. So, without branding, we can give our love, compassion, and care for the children because each and every child have a unique method of learning. So they have got very good talents in their knowledge. So these are the things we can do as teachers, as parents to nurture our children. And what are the root cause that can occur to do the branding or do the negative and positive things? What are the root cause that happen in the families? I mean the parents. So when we have to understand children, we have to understand parents also. So there are some things, there are certain things going on there, different life situation. So the root cause may be raised in single parent household. So the parent, there is only one parent raising the kid. So that must be a very difficult thing. And the dual income families, that means the father also working, the mother also working. So they don't have much time for their children. So they can do a lot of things because of their uh, work life, they can't balance it there. The next one is blended families, which means the parents are there, but the child and everybody is there at their house. They are working as a family, but they have their own perspective. That means the child is in his phone, and mother is in her phone, father is in his phone. So they don't have much time to connect with children. So these are the things root cause can happen in a family. Over to you next, teacher.
Thank you, teacher. This is very, very important. When we starting was a teacher born between the children, and we need to help them to work together. Our work, they work together, our work become easy. How many of you feel that? Because we have to bring that connected. Parents don't know how to connect with children. If we can give chance for them, then our work will be easy. We can do some activity and they can share idea, they can spend time with their children. So that's very important. Then parents can understanding about the children idea, activities. So this is not hard because only few children only we have to do in classroom, only 2 children, that much only. So if we identify, we can get correct path there. So our work will be easy. We have to, other one, we have to acknowledge about them. That means, yes, okay, I know, I understand. Like that, we want to tell the parents. Then after we want to accept them as a they are. That is a very important. If we accept like that, that will surrender us. Then after they will listen us, then we can do our work very easily. Then other slide we can see. Okay, in here we can understand. We can make the flexible schedule. Flexible schedule. We can make a flexible schedule. We can ask them who can't come, parents meeting or any meeting. Then we can give time for them. Not all time. No need to every time. We can give some time for them. Then who unable to come to the meeting. So we can give some fixed flexible time for them in our school time. Not out of the time of school. In our school hours, we can ask them to come and join us for the flexibility. Then we want to tell them very gentle way, not next time we can't, please come fixed time. But first, this time I will give you chance. Like that we can do our work. Other one is the multi-language communication. We are using this one no? In our classroom. Some children, some parents don't know English, some parents don't know Tamil, some parents don't know Sinhala. So we using the multi-language. Yeah, I think we doing this one in our classroom. We are using the other language for the communicate with parents. Other one is the technological support. The technological support, I mean, what they need the minimum, not about the whole thing, the minimum thing, just a school group or anything, school WhatsApp group, like that we can create and we can give to move on with them. In other slide, we can see building the trust and partnership. In here, we can see 3 types, empathy and respect. Other one, transparency and consistency. Other one, collaboration, problem solving. Empathy for the teachers are very important. and also showing the respect to others. Here we can see that one. We have to collaboration the problem and we have to solve this one must effectively in bring up the children by the teacher and the parents together. Both pairs much put the effect. No then is going to work it only one part. Together we want to do this one. Together very smoothly we want to move. So both teacher and the parent must come to the fore and do best for our children. Thank you so much.
And that is the end of the lesson. Module 2, Module 3, Lesson 2.
Yeah, Module 3, first lecture.
Sorry, Module 2, Lesson 1.
3.
Okay, shall we move on
then
to the...
you can share the Module 3, second lecture.
Module 3, Session 2, right?
Session 2. Now I share that one in group.
Can you share it, teacher?
I will try. Okay.
We see the WhatsApp message chat. You have to click.
Teacher, try open it, teacher.
Open the PDF.
Yeah.
You have to,
can you open the PDF?
I can open, but it is not sharing.
Okay, I'll share it again.
Okay.
Okay, teachers, good evening. So we are doing this as part of the international project for capacity development of early childhood development teachers. So this is lecture 2, Foundation for Growth. The lecture has conducted this lesson, the Padmaja ma'am conducted this lesson, International Lecture Series on STEAM Education. And today we are doing this presentation on Module 3, Lesson 2. Our presenters are Fatima Hamda, Fatima Shahika, Fatima Rihanna, Fatima Rusna, Fatima Safrina, and myself, Dilini Bakia. So today we are going to talk about setting goals, framework, GROW model. So the GROW means The G means goal. What do we want to achieve? And the R represent reality. Where are you now? And what are you experiencing? And the O represent optional obstacles. What are your options? And what is in your way? And the W represent will way forward. That means what are the next steps moving forward? So, when we talk about foundation for growth, and when we understand in the kindergarten goals, we have to talk about this holistic development. We develop not only the literacy, not only the numeracy, not only the critical thinking, not only the manners, the lot of things, the holistic development. So, as you can see, the holistic development wheel is a framework that emphasizes all the key areas of personal growth and well-being. It provides a comprehensive approach to achieving balance and harmony in one's life. Physical
Okay,
development.
thank you. It's my part.
Okay, teacher, over to you.
Okay, thank you. Today I'll be taking about an important aspect of early childhood education and module 3, best practice of STEAM in early childhood education. My focus is on understanding parents and nurturing child. We all know that parents play a major role in shaping a child's growth, right? But the way they are involved can either support to sometimes create challenges in learning. So let's first look at parental STEAM. It's basically I started in the session 1. Okay, let's start again. So in this part of module 3, I'm presenting on foundation of for growth in early childhood education. This section focus on 3 main areas: physical development, motor skills, and emotional development. These are the building blocks for a child's healthy growth and future learning. First, let's talk about physical development. Children need a strong foundation for health to be able to learn and explore, right? There are 3 key areas are important here: fitness, nutrition, rest, and recovery. So, through the fitness, maintaining an active lifestyle through regular exercise helps children build strength, endurance, and flexibility. Activities like running, playing outdoor games are essential to develop a fitness, right? Nutrition, a balanced diet with a fresh, nutrient-rich food support overall health, growth, and brain development. So this is concerned about food. So rest and recovery, it means adequate sleep and relaxation are equal importance. So we need to give the equal importance to sleep and relaxation. So because children need to rest to recharge their mind and body. So the next slide we move to physical coordination and motor skills. These skills prepare children for both daily activities and learning tasks. So they gross motor skills, fine motor skills, spatial awareness. So gross motor skills mean this involves the use of large muscles, helping children in activity like running, climbing, and jumping. Fine motor skills means here children refine muscles movement, for example, writing, cutting with scissors, or manipulating objects. So, spatial awareness means children begin to understand their body in relation to shape, space, which help them move confidently and safely in their movement. So, next slide, please. Finally, we focus on social, economic, emotional development. So, academic learning alone is not enough, right? Children need emotional strength too. Key elements include, so those are self-awareness, empathy, emotional resilience. So self-awareness means children learn to recognize their emotions, thoughts, and behavior. This helps them regulate themselves and grow personally, right? So the second one, empathy, the ability to recognize and respond to the feeling of others with compassion. This building positive social relationship. Third one, emotional resilience. Children develop their skills to manage emotions, cope with challenges, and maintain a positive outlook outlook on life. So to conclude, fitness, nutrition, rest, motor skills, and emotional growth are all interconnected, right? Together, they provide the foundation for a child healthy development and future learning. By addressing both physical and emotional needs, early childhood education can truly support children in become confident, resilient, and capable learners. Thank you. Over to the next person.
Thank you, teacher. Social development. First thing is interpersonal skills, sharing toys, cooperating during group activities, greeting friends politely. Second thing, cultural awareness, learning about different festivals, wearing traditional clothes, tasting foods from other cultures, community involvements, participating in school cleanup drive, helping in community events, or visiting a local library. Next slide. Cognitive development goals. Sensory motor stage, birth to 2 years. Playing with blocks and rattles, recognizing a hidden toy. Pre-operational reasoning stage, 2 to 7 years. Pretend play, solving simple puzzle, learning numbers, shapes, and colors. Next slide. Intellectual development, lifelong learning, asking questions about nature, reading storybooks, exploring new topics. Second thing, critical thinking, finding solution to maze, shortening objects by size or color, identify patterns. Creativity, drawing, painting, building with Lego blocks, inventing new games, or making craft. Thank you. Hand over next.
Safrina, teacher.
Then teacher, I'm sorry, I think this one is your part. I can't find it.
Rusna teacher's part, right?
Original teacher's 140, last one.
Okay.
Can you
Sorry.
carry on, teacher?
So yeah, developing early literacy skills. So I'm here, Dilini Bhagya. I'm gonna talk about the developing early literacy skill. So this is a very important because important topic because child's brain, 85% of a child brain develop before the age 5. So when we talk about developing early literacy skill, it is a very important uh, topic to talk about. So the first one is phonics and letter recognition. So children learn to identify and distinguish letters and their sounds and also how to form them. When they recognize all the letters, they will be able to distinguish these letters and also their sounds and also how to form them. So, learning phonic sound is very important rather than the recognizing letter as a B, C. It is important to read it in a phonic way. That means abacada. So, the next one is sight word development. From this, students begin to recognize and read common high frequency word. So when we talk about these words, there are some words that not are in a phonic sound. We can't sound it in a phonic method. So we use sight word to develop this literary skill by reading this kind of common high frequency word. Then the third one is immigrant reading. So with the guidance of teachers and the parents, children start to make sentences, the sense of simple text, and develop comprehension skills. Next thing is fostering numeracy and problem solving ability. Yes. So from this one, when we talk about the numeracy, it's not just about 1 to 10, counting 1 to 10. There are a lot of things. So we have to give the number sense to the children. So from that, children learn how to count and recognize the numbers, and also understand the numbers and their relationship. So the next one is mathematical operations. So from this, students are introduced to basic addition and subtraction through hands-on activities. Next one is problem solving. Kindergarten develop critical thinking skills to tackle simple mathematical problems. So these are the things we have to teach. We have to develop from under this fostering numeracy and problem solving ability. And the next part is encouraging creative expressions. How we can encourage children to express their ideas, the creativity. We can use art. Children explore a variety of art media and techniques to express their creativity. They can draw pictures, they can paint, they can express their ideas through an art. And the next one is music. Students engage in singing, movement, and the use of simple instrument. From these things, children can present their ideas, their movements, their singing, their talent through the music. And the next one is play. Imaginative and open-ended play allows children to explore and learn and also have fun. Over to you, teacher.
Now, we have to clear measure. We have to clear measure. We should have to clear measure their performances, the outcomes. We have to measure. So we can use some measurable things here. In here, we can include measurable tools. That means observation, other one checklist, and like that we can use lot of things for check their mental, social, language development. So this is a very useful to observe the children. This is the very important to identify the children. Then teacher and parents can identify their growth. In next slide, we can see how we are going to develop a holistic development in the children. We don't need development in one side. We want to develop all full children, full things. That means spiritual, social, emotional, all things we need to develop inside of the children. For the example, if we take the animal, how we can improve the physical? We can ask to jump like a frog. You can act any animal that they improve their physical skill. Otherwise, we can share some emotional stories. I went to the jungle. I see one elephant. Like that, we can give some emotion. Otherwise, we can give social information for them, language. So in one thing, we have to give this all for them. Teacher want to give all things. Teacher want to give emotion. A teacher want to use the familiar language. That is a very important. You can see this circle. This is all skill want to development. Then we can get holistic development of them. We can see the holistic development of them. In others, next slide, we can see. Yeah, then you can see in here, preparing of the ultimate school. How we can prepare this one. This is the ultimate goal. The child should be able to read and listen in the class. This is the called the academic red light. She should be ready with the skill and next to in the persons. The children should be in the person to give to ready. Eat by themselves. So the kindergarten will prepare them before the go. Next is the transition support. Here is the teacher should help the children to adapt the changes. This is very good support to the children. Transition support must be given. This one is very important. Then we can take full school development and holistic children development here. In full module 3 session 2, we discuss how we can develop the goal full of inside and child, holistic development inside of the child. So thank you so much. Listen to us. So,
Shahika teacher, you can start.
Yeah, I can start. Okay. So today my topic is from welcome to all International Project for Capacity Development of ECC teachers in South Asian countries. Move on to the next slide. Our topic is exploring multiple intelligence through activities. Next slide. So this is our facilitator, Fatmaja ma'am from India. So through her concern, we are doing this presentation today. So those are the teachers going to do this presentation, Ms. Hamda and myself, Shahika, and Mrs. Rehana Naushad, and Ms. Rusna Isadin, and Fatima Shafrina, and Dilini Bakia. Those are the teachers going to do this presentation. And through that, today my topic is from multiple intelligence. We are going to explore interpersonal intelligence, also called people smart. This intelligence is about how to we work together, communicate, and understand each other. To make this lesson fun, I have chosen a hands-on activity called No, I need the first slide.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So mat making. So we already this exercise go through in the previous session. Now let's begin the activity. I have some strip of fabric. We are going to weave them together, create a mat. So I got
Teacher, this is module 3, lesson 3, right?
I got the
We already
confusion.
did that mat making thing. This is we are going to talk about exploring multiple intelligence through activities?
Yeah. So, okay. They have four multiple intelligence, right? Interpersonal, intrapersonal, logical, mathematic, and linguistic. So, interpersonal means so when someone talking with some other person, right? So, if I'm talking with in front of the person who is with me, so like me, that interpersonal skills we call, right? So, intrapersonal skills means that we are talking with itself, like I when I lost my confidence, I say myself, you are strong, you are talk enough to first the society without any nervous or fears, like we are giving the motivation to ourselves. It's called intrapersonal. So logical mathematical, it's me. So like experiment, questioning, logic, patterns, working and numbers. Those are like we are calling the logical method. It's like calculating methods. Like it's like a coding. And linguistic means reading, hearing, speaking, writing, debating, and discussion. So like linguistic, it's all about like through the education side. So when we reading something, when he hears something, so when he speak out, so those are included. So move on to the next slide. So MI assessment seed. So it's mean like we are giving the assessment to someone. So which mean when we assessment giving their capacity to check, right? Wait a second. So it means it's a checklist or scrolling tool that help teachers understand which type of intelligence is strongest in each child. So it includes simple statements about a child's interest and behavior. For example, whether they enjoy reading or solving puzzles, working in a group, or creating art. Teachers or parents can make this statement, and by adding up the scores, we can see which intelligence areas like linguistic, logical, mathematics, interpersonal, naturalistic are stronger. This is very useful in every early childhood education because it helps us plan activities according to each other's strength. For example, if a child is more pupil smart, we can give them more group projects, right? So if a child is a nature smart, we can take them outdoor for learning. So when we can characterize by dividing them, pupil smart, nature smart. So the MI assessment sheet is a simple but a powerful way to make learning more child-centered and personalized. So thank you. Over to the next teacher. Sorry.
So here, I think it's a teacher Rihanna's part. Am I correct, Safrina teacher?
Yeah, it's her part.
Okay, okay. So here, exploring multiple intelligence through activities. This is our topic. So the gross motor skills. What are the gross motor skills? Walking, running, jumping, backward walking, pedalling tricycles, mini basketball, dancing, hopping. Those are the gross motor skills that we can develop in a preschool children. So there are different intelligence, no? So we can stimulate, we can grow these skills in our child's brain and the body. And the fine motor skills, threading beads and playing with dough, sorting objects like buttons, buckling frames. These are the activities that we can do to improve fine motor skills. There are a lot of activities that we can do to improve the multiple intelligence through these kind of activities. So let me see. This is another activity. There are some rings, and the children are jumping in one foot, one ring to another ring. So, with this activity, what are the multiple intelligence? What are the intelligence we can develop? Clearly, you can see kinesthetic development and logical mathematical development and spatial development, and also interpersonal development also can be developed throughout this activity. Uh, Children are using their space, and there are circles, and they're jumping one ring to another ring, and also spectral space is there, and the interpersonal one is jumping and other ones are cheering.
Okay.
Over to you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher. I'm Safina. Now in here you can see what is here. What kind of talent we can develop here. We can develop here kinesthetic, spatial, interpersonal, and musical. Are you thinking how we can develop here musical? We can use music for the seesaw up and down. We can use the children name, and we can tell Kamala go to the London, not a London town. We can tell the Colombo town. Like that, we can use some words and some music in here. That's very interesting game for the children. In other slide, we can see. Yeah, here they are drawing and they are making the building blocks, something very nicely. What kind of intelligence we can grow here? We can grow here kinesthetic, spatial, and interpersonal and logical. They are making the logic. They are thinking how we can do this one. What kind of building blocks we need? How we can do this one? Other one, how many spaces we need? Then otherwise they are talking with friends, the problems, and they are asking with the friends. So that's very nice. They can grow there like these skills. In other slide, we can see one children. She is playing alongly. She is playing alongly, but in here also she can develop logical, mathematical. That means how many building blocks we can keep on, and what is the size, what kind of building block I can use. Other one is spatial, that means how many space we need to do this one. Other one the interpersonal, that means I can do this one. What is the problem with me? What I want to do. That is a very nice experience. Other one is the kinetics. The kinetics and multiple intelligence also we can see here. In other slide, we can talk about the, in here, they are playing with the play house. Here also same thing, kinetic, spatial, interpersonal, logical, all are developed in here. They are not just working, not just playing. They are learning the movement, touch, and physical activity. Then they are listening some rhythm. They're very nice and very beautiful play in here.
This is my part, teacher.
Okay.
So I'm Dilini. Here I'm going to talk about the swimming. What are the multiple intelligence we can emphasize, we can develop through the swimming? So clearly we can see we can develop kinesthetic development throughout the swimming games, and the spiritual, that also the child is taking his space, and now I have to move forward like that. It develop its special intelligence throughout this. And the next one is interpersonal development. That's also interpersonal intelligence also can develop through this swimming and the logical thinking. Can you see this one? There are some children in a park, some are reading and some are playing. So, what are the intelligence that you can see from this picture? Yes, kinesthetic and naturalistic, inter and intrapersonal, and also logical intelligence we can see throughout this picture. So we can understand when children, it is necessary to go out and play because it develop these kind of multiple intelligence. So one is reading, so it develop the interpersonal intelligence, and someone riding the bike, skating, and those develop kinesthetic intelligence, and they are obviously out in the garden, so it developed their naturalistic intelligence. So from these kind of activities we can develop, we can explore multiple intelligence. Over to you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher. Music, first thing is musical, logical, interpersonal, kinesthetic. There are we can see the pictures, singing song or item, playing instruments like drum or guitar. Logical intelligence means solving puzzles, shortening objective by size, shapes or color. Next slide. Interpersonal, musical, kinesthetic, spatial. Interpersonal intelligence means group activity and teamwork, sharing toys and taking turns, role playing games like that. And kinesthetic intelligence, dancing, yoga, and exercise, building with blocks, outdoor games like that. Second is spatial intelligence, drawing and painting, building models or Lego structures like that. Thank you. Next.
In here you can see kinetic, music, spatial and interpersonal development. That means they are kinetic learning the throughout moving, touching and physical activity. Music, they are learning throughout song and rhythm and pattern also can use in here. Other one is the learning the throughout visual media, color and designing. Interpersonal, we can see the learns the best through life study, their performance, their goals. They can understand what I want to do here. In other slide, we can see natural kinesthetic, naturalistic and kinetic and spatial and interpersonal. Natural. Then how they are understanding nature, identify plant, animal. They can learn natural word in here. Otherwise, the physical coordination using the hand and body to solve problems, and they can use their kinetic things. Other one is the reading map, visualizing location and drawing, then puzzles. Other one in here, they can use the communication and empathy, teamwork, and they can build their personal, interpersonal activity. I think you understood how we can exploit the multiple intelligence throughout this activity. This is not only activity, this due to improve their multiple talents, intelligence. So this is a very important to kindergarten children. Not only kindergarten, we can use this one school children also. That's a very important. I think you got good idea in here. Thank you to listen today us. Thank you so much, teachers.
And this is the end of the module 3, lesson 3. And thank you very much, all the teachers.